I decided to bring you into the hammock with me to talk about the ego. So when we go out and we're looking and studying the ego, there's so many different definitions and different ways, and ego deaths, and then there's the people who say there is no ego, that we're just puppies chasing our own tail. So let's look at it from a tangible way, a way that we can guide our life and understand the ego. Understanding that the ego is necessary for physical reality. So it's not a bad thing. It's with us, and we need to fall in love with it. But what's the distinction? What's the thing we're looking for? So when I was born and came into this world, there were a bunch of systems and ideas that were already in place. So in order for me to feel belonging and community and safety and security, I needed to find validation within that. I had to get the grades, I had to get the job, I had to follow the rules of life that were set out in front of me. And then came a time in my life when I decided I wanted to question these things because they didn't quite feel like they fit me. And so I became spiritual. And so what did I do? I went out and I found my tribe. I learned all kinds of psychological, philosophical, spiritual terms to define all of these things. And the tribe gave me the validation. It now gave me the belonging. It gave me the safety and security. And so I was just so excited. But that's still just the survival ego in place. It's still me validating myself within systems and rules that were already in place and pre-digested. So the whole idea is to look at the ego, and there is the survival ego. And once we have this knowing that, gosh, we want to be, there's more to me. There's more authentic me that needs to come out into the world. And so what our path is getting out of that survival ego. But we don't really get out of the survival ego. It is still just the ego, and we're just aligning it with a different purpose. Because before, it was like fear is what held us, that we were going to lose the safety, security, and belonging. But when we just realign it and say, I can take care of these things myself, then what ends up happening is that we don't run out of validation. We just don't need validation from other people and objects outside of ourselves. We love ourselves, and this puts us in alignment with the universe. And then life itself becomes our play with the ego, because the ego at that point is directing us. It's telling us when we're coming from anger, from resentments and grudges. And that's how we know that the survival ego is still afloat. So we just realign that into, hey, I got this. I don't need validation from other people. I hope this is helpful.